Hi everyone, welcome back to my Taboo's voice channel. It has been a good amount of time, and the reason why I haven't been posting as consistent as I have before is because there's a lot of healing and learning that I too am going through, and I know you guys are as well. And I know that you guys understand, but for just just for you guys to know, that is the reason why truly there isn't a day that I don't think about you guys and posting. But it is so important for me to continue to heal and walk in my journey, as well as when it feels right for me to post, I will post. Um, there's a lot that's going on around here. A lot of energy, a lot of commotion, noises happening around the world. And it is all just a distraction. It is. There is a bigger reason why all of it is happening. And it's not for us to go and dig why it is happening, because truth will always get revealed. So we do not need to go and search for truth. Our responsibility is just to continue to keep taking care of ourselves and not get distracted by the noise of what's happening around the world. And that is the truth, is that not only are noise happening within the household that you live in, but also outside in the world. It doesn't stop. Why? It's because people bring it to their house when they come back, and the commotion continues there. So the biggest thing that you could possibly do for yourself and for truly all of us is that don't take it home with you. Leave it where you got the information, where the information was released, and leave it there. Go home with peace in your mind, with happiness. It is true that even when you go to a special place that you live, or a special place that means something to you, you do have to set a beautiful intention, or the energy is just not there. I don't know where this talk is gonna go, but it is gonna be an open talk. I think that this is something that it's important to have. Is just have an open talk with yourself. And something that has been on my mind a lot lately is, and this has always, since I started my awakening journey, and that is love. Love continues to keep coming back. And I don't think that we really understand the power of love. And in order to really understand the power of love, is to really provide yourself with that kind of love. And Like I've mentioned in my previous videos, that my greatest love and the love that I was shown was not received from like people that are close to me. That was from my guides, all Mother Nature. They showed me and have me feel what true love was like. And that is the reason why when I love, it's not even when I love is something that I naturally do give off. But now, with all my experience, I realize that even I need to put a restriction on that, because not everybody deserves that energy. I'm not trying to say that they don't deserve love, but the thing is that if they continue to keep abusing you, like what I was feeling, keep taking and taking and taking, and leaving you depleted. And it is that it was my choice to give, but I didn't realize that my love was being used and abused until I did. And that's when I put a boundary on it. And it is not a bad thing. It is you protecting yourself and not depleting yourself, and that is self-love. And anybody who like try to plant things in your head saying that what you're doing is demonic, um and it is all in your head, that you believe that what they're doing is using you and abusing you. Trust what you're feeling. And truly, people who know that they're not abusing your love, they wouldn't attack you. They would actually take a look within themselves and ask themselves if they are doing it. They don't go out and just attack that individual who called them out. You would look within yourself and say that, is this truly me? And have that talk with yourself. And if it isn't, it isn't. Walk away. And if it is, work on it. Because no matter what, nobody's perfect. We're all working on ourselves. There is no perfect person in this world. And that's the beauty of it, is that we didn't come here to perfect ourselves. We are here on earth to really experience, learn, grow, evolve. And when our time comes, we just go. Nobody's life is forever here. And that's what we have to understand, is that we actually do not need to make each other's life. Then again, it's not about making each other's life miserable. It's more of understanding why everything's happening around us, and what is there to break. And man, when I think about this, there's just so much. So much. When you, I say this is because when you walk on your spiritual journey, you'll realize how much baggage needs to be released. And it's not even your baggage, it is baggage of like all the loved one ancestors before you. And it is like a beautiful blessing to be able to break all these generational patterns, but also it is so draining as well. Because most of the time, not most of the time, it is majority of the time, when you're breaking generational patterns, you're doing it alone. There is zero support from the physical world anyway. 100% support is coming from your spiritual team, from loved ones that have passed on, your ancestors, Mother Nature. That is where your support is, because not everybody walks in this path, and I understand why. Because I know that I talk about it's not easy. It's not easy. It is not easy. And it is so tiring, and it does require a lot of rest and recovering, releasing, healing, and truly raising your vibration constantly. Because when you are going through your awakening journey, as you guys all know, it does bring down your energies. Because the thing is that to release, it does require you to walk through it again and to really understand what happened during those time, and take in the learning lesson and release and forgive if that hasn't been done yet. And it's just so crazy, and it is also very rewarding, but it is a lot of work. And I applaud you for going through this journey, because it isn't easy. um Crying is beautiful, but truly I just don't want to get lost in the feeling. I want to make sure that I also ground myself and be able to express myself, like honestly, and not be so absorbed in my emotion. But yes, it is not an easy journey, and cry if you need to. Crying is releasing. Crying is saying that I understand that all of this is out of my control. I am going to continue to keep working on myself, bettering myself. Not saying that you're not a beautiful human being and so already. But there's always areas to develop. Because one thing about the human mind is that it has stored a lot of information in there that needs to be opened up and released. And the mind is so powerful. It gets so creative at storing information that you actually, it requires you to go on a mystery hunt. And the only way to actually detect these is by people triggering you. That's the reason why triggering is so important. And it doesn't have to be only people, but it could be just anything. It's something that you watch that really like troubled your energy, or something you read that bothered your energy, like just anything. And in those moments when you realize what they are, and you're going through the journey of like releasing all of that energy, because it doesn't serve you at all, and it was something that you experienced at a time where you didn't understand what was going on. And as because of that, your brain chose to protect you and store that information, even if it was not meant to be stored. But Everything happens for a reason, and it does help you understand yourself better. And so when you go through that journey, it does require you to continue to keep raising your vibration. Because if you don't, it can send you down a very dark path. And when I say that, it means like you might want to seek revenge. Um, and so you retaliate, or you might just go on like saying that it because it's happened to me, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go out and do that to other people. Like innocent people. I'm not trying to say even the people that done that to you deserve it. Because the thing is that at the end of the day, you have to realize that they already experienced it. That's the reason why they were able to actually inflict that on you. You can't just do something to another person without knowing how it feels. Unless that individual a mind was compromised by dark energy, and they are being trained by dark energy, because that is possible too. Just think about it. If you can be trained by your guides and work with them, it's the same way when people choose the path of the dark. The dark energy trains them as well, and that's the reason why they continue on those patterns that they do, because they're being trained as well. And it is kind of crazy when I think about it, because this is something that I didn't even process myself just yet. It's coming out as is, but that is how it works. And that is the reason why it is so important for us to each day, every second that we get a chance to make a choice, even the choice of breathing. People don't realize that is a choice, and that is like saying that I still want to continue on living. That's the reason why you take a breath, because we need to breathe in the oxygen. And so, yes, make the choice that aligns with you, that brightens your light, that when you look yourself in the mirror, you are proud of. When you go to sleep, you are so happy to be sleeping next to your beautiful energy. And if it was your last, you would be okay, because you lived your honest and true and purest self. That's what it's all about. It's all about just living your authentic self, experiencing and growing. Love. Like truly, I don't think that people realize how important love is. When you stop loving yourself, you lose yourself. And even I went through this journey without realizing it, and I was brought back. Like truly, I went on a journey where I was like, I'm gonna close my heart and I'm just gonna help those that are in need. And boy, was that like, that bit me hard for me to realize that is just not how it works, because we all have to play a role in our healing journey. it can't be from just external. It has to be truly 98% has to be us and 2% external. And that is the truth. And that is the gift. Because can you imagine if we have to rely on external 98%? Oh my gosh, we'll be waiting forever. And it'd be so easy for people to actually use and abuse us. And in so many different ways. I mean, you can only hope that there will be good in people's heart, but when you're walking in your awakening journey, you know that anybody's energy can shift at any time. That is the reason why it is so important to be around people that understand when an energy hit you and will do the work to understand and release. Those are your kind of people, okay? If Because if they're not doing that and they're just taking it in, yes, something's gonna blow up. And yes, even people who are in their spiritual journey have moments of blow ups, but let's just say that the more that you keep walking in it, the less and less you have those because you understand more and more of that you have zero control. And the only person that it's not even about having control over yourself is that if what you seek is peace, then that needs to exist within you. And if there are individuals or just whatever that is disturbing your peace, you'll remove those things because your peace is more valuable and important to you than anything else. Yeah, but ugh, it's just so wild. And truly, this open talk is just to see how everyone's doing. It's almost spring, so there's a lot of releasing that needs to happen before the summer and before the blooming season starts. So do not fear to release what you need to release, to cleanse what you need to cleanse, and it could be anything. It could be cleansing, cleaning your space. It could be bringing in creativity and beautiful stimulation, and to help you develop something beautiful that you've never thought about. It could be many things. Allow for the information to come and flow through and see what comes. Let go of the control. And I understand that very well because that's something that even I still catch myself doing, and in that moment have to release and help myself understand why it does not serve me at all. And that is a gift to be able to remind yourself, saying that these are the habits that were programmed, and understand why they don't serve you, and I know why it doesn't serve me. And yeah, you go on from there. Not We are all not going to release our energy the same way. Do it the way that works for you, and eventually it is gonna change too. When I think about it, mine has changed so many times, and it just gets more and more powerful actually. And yeah, I am sending you guys so much love, so much healing, so much light, a big and tight hug, and truly just warm energy. Warm, warm, warm. Because you deserve it. You are going through such a beautiful journey that nobody will ever understand, and they don't need to. The only person that needs to understand is you. Keep reminding yourself that on your awakening journey, you will be called so many names, okay? And it could be positive and it could be very, very negative. Let it all go. Know who you are. Continue to keep loving and grounding yourself. And know your truth. When you build that beautiful, strong foundation, nobody can break it. The only person that can break it is you. That is the reason why they continue to keep messing with your mind, because that's where the destruction is. It's all in the mind, because the body and the heart know exactly what it needs to do already. But if the mind said go, then it will. The sad truth is that if the mind believes it strongly, yes, it can overpower your heart and your body and actually instruct it to do it. That is the crazy thing. And most of the time it's only able to do that is because your faith and your belief is not as strong as your fears. And that's where they're able to attack you, because those are your vulnerable spots, and get you to do things that you don't want to do. But what's so insane is that this is gonna be a never-ending talk. I'm serious, because we will talk more. It's not gonna be the last one, and I wish you guys all the best. If you guys would like to go live, I could definitely do that, but I need to hear from you guys if you guys would actually like it, like the idea, because if not, then that won't happen. And I would post when it feels right to post. I love you guys so much. Take beautiful care of yourself. Don't forget yourself. Remember, your responsibility is you. Don't go trying to save anybody, okay? You are nobody's hero. You are your own hero. They are their own hero, okay? I love you so much. Take beautiful care of yourself. Continue to keep putting yourself first. And I will talk to you very soon.